Hello. I'm at the Aviation Museum. Yay! Look at the plane. Wow! It's a plane. Wow! Look cool. It's a plane. Yay! What?
I just deleted all them pictures and it's still saying that my memory.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, 'cause it's in the trash. You have to let it get trashed, I guess.
Nothing's in trash.
But the plane there too. Wow. So cool. Anyway, I'm gonna pause it. And there's a sign. Wow. I'm in the museum now. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. Wow. A Curtis C46. Wow, it's so cool. They have all these. Wow. What the heck? Instructional PCA 2 model. Cool.
Come on, you want to watch that first?
Look at that huge Curtis Wright R.
The thing is as big as shark.
1820.
The thing.
The prop.
Yeah. Look.
That's
Take a
huge.
picture, Santino.
Hold on. Look at those medals. Wow. All those medals from War Thunder. An experimental helicopter. Wow. The wing of that aircraft. So tough. Wow. Yeah, the Nighthawk. Wow.
Santino, an airplane pilot. Do you really?
Yeah. There's the F-35 Lightning. Wow. So cool. Look at that huge. Look at that. It's the A-10. And we're going outside. Woo. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. What?
All the planes in it.
I'm pretty sure I know them all. Wow. It's a Navy helicopter. So cool. Wait. There's an F-89 or F-86. Wow.
Can you give me that back?
Look at this. An F-84. It's the F-84 Thunderstreak. Wow. Wow, it's the F-18. Wow.
The F-18 Hornet.
Yeah. The Navy uses that thing. Here's both. Here's a Grumman C-1 Trader. The U.S. Navy uses this thing. Only 87 of these things exist. Wow! Look at that huge plane.
Where do you think you're at?
So cool. What is this? Huh? Ow, no. Yo, this is sick. Look at that. Yo. Well, is this an F-86 Sabre? Oh my god. There's an F9F Cougar. Wow. Wait. It's an FJ4. Ah, nice. Yeah, there's an F9F Cougar. I don't know who Captain Ted Williams is. An A4 Skyhawk. Wow. You can see the gun. It's right there. You can see that huge 20mm gun. Look at that.
Hold on, it's got the gun.
That's the fuel pod. Those are rocket pods, and that's a bomb.
Oh, that's fuel?
Yeah.
Oh, the bomb.
The bomb's right there. That's a rocket pod. And here's the huge 20mm gun.
Crazy.
Yeah, this thing had 2 of them. It could carry gun pods, I think. Yo, this is so tough. I'm gonna go see other planes. Let's go, guys. And, basically, that's the bomber variant of the F-86. You can see the engine. Wow, this is so tough. The inside of the F-84 Thunderstreak, covered right now. Yo, I'm going to that A-10. I'm going to that A-10. Look at this, though. Look at this flipping thing. Wow, you see the Navy ensign on it. It says Navy. Wow. But it's all rusted up because this thing's probably been here for years. Wow. Here's that thing. Here's the engine of this. What's in there? What's in there? I want to see what's in there. Oh, the engines are gone. That's a torpedo. That thing had torpedoes. What? Here it is. And there's a P-8 Poseidon over there. Just sitting there. Look at this. It's an A-10 Warthog, bro. Look at this dang thing. The huge Galway Avenger 30mm. So tough. Napalm bombs. A 500-pounder it looks like. Rocket pods. Fuel pods. Yeah, the A-10 Thunderbolt. There's only 716 of these? What? But yo, this thing is sick though. Still used today. Ground attack. Yo. What the heck is that? Oh, is that a foul? What is that? I'm gonna check this thing. What is this? Wow. Yeah, cool. Which one is this? The T-34 Mentor. Cool. Over 2,300 of these things were made from 1948. Yeah. Hey, why does it look like the T-34? It's from the Soviets.
You know, I was born in 1952.
Cool. What is this thing? What is this thing? I've never seen this thing in my life. What is this thing? The YF-2Y1. I think this is called the Sea Dart. An experimental Navy plane. Looks like it can take off water because it has little slides. And it had 2 giant engines. Oh my god. Let me check. Yeah, the F-2Y Sea Dart from Convair. Navy prototype. 5 of these were built. 1 of 5 are just sitting here. Wow. In one test flight, the Sea Dart exceeded the speed of sound. The only seaplane in history that has accomplished that. Wow, bro. That is sick. And there's the plane I have in War Thunder. The F-4 Phantom. An interceptor and a fighter bomber. The U.S. Navy, the U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Marines. 5,000 of these were built from 1958. Wow. That's tough. Look at that huge thing. Most of these variants had no real guns, so they had to use gun pods like on the bottom. I don't know where the guns were stored. Probably on the side. Look at that, bro. Tail hook so we can land on the carriers. What is this? This weird ass helicopter. Oh, no. Troll transport and anti-submarine warfare. So this thing had torpedoes, I think. Primary users, the U.S. Army and Navy and the U.S. Marine Corps. From 1954 and numbers built 2108. Interesting fact. Official U.S. helicopter. President Dwight D. Eisenhower flew on this thing. Yo, that's so tough. There's a Huey over here. Oh, I'm walking on flower. Oh. Cool. Yeah, this is utility helicopter 1 Huey. The Army still uses this thing, I think. Yeah, the U.S. Army and the Marine Corps. From that long. 16,000. This version's role was medevac and general utility. Yeah, I'm not reading all of that. Y'all can read that. Ground pusher. Anyway, I'm gonna walk. Walk. Look at those. Look at that beauty of engines. Look at that. The engines are still in there, I think. But they're covered up. So I think those engines are still in there. Wow. Going back to this. China craft. Yeah, this is actually so cool, bro.
Did you see the Thunderbolt?
Yeah, the A-10.
But that's not a Warthog.
It is.
It's a Thunderbolt.
The nickname is the Warhawk for it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you see it's got a 30mm Gatling gun cannon on the front?
Yeah, the Gal 8 Avenger.
Dude, that shit is crazy.
The Army still uses it today for ground attack.
I was telling her that's the one that just got shot down in Iran.
Yeah.
They had to rescue the pilot.
That thing has a metal bathtub in it, is like a steel thing surrounding the pilot.
Is that the gas tanks in the middle? Or are they
Yeah.
bombs?
They're gas tanks. The bombs are on the wings. Same with the rocket pods. This thing was used to train from 1948, I think.
This is like how the Nazis used to have that spiral.
Yeah, for the BF-109s. And there's a helicopter over there that President Eisenhower flew in.
What, World War II?
A Sikorsky helicopter over there past the F-4. Like that helicopter that has the Marines inside.
Yeah.
President Eisenhower flew in that.
Isn't that exact one right there?
No, but that one of those were used to carry the president for some time.
Vietnam helicopter?
Huh?
Vietnam helicopter?
Yeah, the Huey.
You got what that is, right?
This version was used for medevac and utility.
But that's from the era, right?
Yes.
You gotta talk to Fred next time. He flew all this stuff.
First flight from 1956, and look at that number, though.
Yeah. Yeah, because of Vietnam. How many of them got smoked? Of course they made so many of these.
Look, you can see the controls.
Look, right here.
You can see the controls right there. Look.
It tells you. It was extraordinary during the Vietnam War.
Those still fly today.
Maybe they have this put up at night or something.
Like Japan uses them. I think the Army still uses it. Like, look, you can see the controls in there. You can see like the foot pedals to turn it that the pilot used and the co-pilot and the thingy. Look at that. This is where they climbed up on. Yeah, it's so cool. Mini building. Wow. Yeah, it's tough. There's a pushback vehicle. A tug. I don't know if that's supposed to be here. I guess it is. Yo, that cedar is so sick looking. 5 of those exist. One of the 5 is here. Look at that nose, who it is. Yo, I just flipping touched the flipping Cold War era jet. I'm so tough. Yeah, here's this, the back of it. That looks cool. I'm keep looking around and I'm gonna go inside so I can look at the ones in there, cause I saw a video where they have an AIM-9 in there, a Sidewinder missile. Welcome aboard Naval Air Station Joint Rescue Base, Willow Grove. Yes, it used to be an air base, the Willow Grove one. It's abandoned now. That P-8 Poseidon over there looks sick. F9F Cougar. An F-84 thingy-mabobber, I forgot its name already. I think this is where they got their luggage or stuff, right there. The landing light. Yeah, the Thunderstreak. I'm going in circles. Yeah, but this is sick, yo. Flipping F-18C Hornet. The Army uses the FA-18E or F Hornet, Super Hornet. These are like the first variants that carried like AIM-9Ls or Ms and like AIM-7F Sparrows. Yo, I'm going back in and I'm looking at the ones from the inside. I'm gonna go inside and check it out. Pretty. Wow. P-47s. Look at the pick. Wait, that one. Costed $1 to find this thing. Wow. Lockheed SP-2H Neptune. Yeah, there's the Sea Dart. There's the Sea Dart right there. It also received the F9F Panther donated. Yeah, this is the aircraft from this museum. Yeah, there's the P-3B Orion. I thought that was a Poseidon. There's the A-10 from the Pennsylvania National Guard. Yeah, these were. Oh my god. There's the flag of Belgium, I think. Canada, Turkey, the Ottoman Empire. I think Allied occupied Germany or Costa Rica. Look at that, bro. Look at that. Here's an ejection seat. Wait, which aircraft is this? Because here's the engine of an aircraft. Yeah, the F-18D. Maritime night attack aircraft. What is this? Oh, these look sick. The F-14 Tomcat. Wow. There's one that was outside. Oh my god, what engine is this? History of the Wright J65 engine. Wow. Those are gauges from bombers from the B-17. The P-51 model. I think I have one of those. From the Tuskegee Airmen. Yeah, there it is. M86 practice bombs. Here it is. An AIM. Yeah, here's an AIM-9. AIM-9 Sidewinder. What variant is this? An AIM-45 Strike. Anti-radiation. Yeah, this is sick. Up here is a helicopter. Wait, what's this plane though? What's this plane? I want to know. Sagan Dragon. I actually don't know. I don't know if it says the model of this. An F-32, it looks like. Air Force Model P-80. This is the P-80. Oh my god. The P-80 Meteor? Because if that's a P-80 Meteor, that's like the first American operational jet. Oh my god, my shoes are wet. The Vought F-80 Crusader, an aircraft carrier. The Enterprise. Wow. Yo. Yeah, this is a P-80. Touch. A sim? Yo, look at that though. Look at that. Please don't touch. Yeah, I am not touching that. This is controls to a destroyer up. That's a boat. Experimental. Wow. All those medals. Wow. That's so cool. Wait, is that a B2 Spirit?
One of the neighbors asked my mother when she lived at Delaware Landing if they could have my father's Marine outfit, and my mother gave it to them for a display, and I'm sorry I don't have it now, because she could have had it.
The F-84, 2 variants, the Thunderjet and Thunderstruck. Wow. An F-40 Phantom 2, the Super Saber. Modern era pilots. Wow. There's an A-10.
Wow.
The Fairchild NA-10-2. Not 2. What am I saying? The history of the Blue Angels, I think. Wow. They used A4s, then F4s, and then F-18s. Wow. Wow, this is so cool. Women in aviation. What? Look at this. And look at this out. Amelia Earhart's Lockheed Electra 10E. She did, bro. Yeah.
It says it.
I know, I looked there. There's a late World War I aircraft from 1918. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear. Ooh, I'm not supposed to be in there. Ooh. Yeah, I can't be in there, sadly, because you need to contact the museum staff. I saw SH-2G Super Sea Sprite. Only 16 of those were made, and there's one here. Ooh. There's a huge helicopter, the TBM Avenger. Ooh. This thing was used in World War II to fight the Japanese. Why would the Thunderbolt pilot eject unless it was going to crash? Oh no. Yo, that's so cool. I'm gonna touch it. A radio, fuel, oxygen that the pilots had to use. Wow. Another aircraft carrier, the USS Hornet. Wow. A pilot man from Korea in 1950 to 1953. Yeah, this is the SH-2G Sea Sprite, a cockpit, it looks like. Look at all them gauges, bro. This is a sim. Yeah, that's a crew member being sim. Like, yo. This is so cool.
Oh, they know about it.
I want you to reach out to them.
I did.
Look at this. Look at this is a Blackbird. Wow, all the models. Model kids $18. 15. Which one is this? The B-25 Mitchell, a Zero, biplane, the 15 Hornet Blue Angels, F-17, a Dove Blackbird, another F-106. That could end badly, and now I'm gonna pick them up. Here's the Red Barons plane, another one, another one, another one. God. Wow, models. More models, wow. This is so cool. Yeah. Yes, it's so tough. Anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Basically all. Now, like and subscribe. Do some more. Goodbye.